Morgan Wallen's Just in Case is a raw, emotional confession of a man caught between moving on and holding on to hope. The lyrics paint a picture of a heart in limbo, someone who's physically trying to fill a void but emotionally refuses to fully let go. Hi, I'm VMRJR. Let's break it down because a song is noise until you understand the meaning of it. Right from the opening lines, Morgan Wallen paints a vivid picture of a man who's trying and failing to move on. I ain't saying that I always sleep alone. I ain't saying that I ain't met no one else. Tells us he's not sitting around crying every night. He's putting himself out there, meeting new people, even bringing them home. But there's a big but hanging over everything. The key detail comes when he admits, pull her real close, but I leave some space. That small physical gap represents the emotional wall he can't tear down. He's going through the motions of moving on. Midnight hookups, nameless faces, but his heart isn't in it. The alcohol might help numb the pain temporarily. I ain't saying when I do that it don't help, but it's just a band-aid on a deeper wound. Most telling is the line, and I could forget you, girl, for good, even though I should. This is the core conflict. He knows he needs to let go, but he won't allow himself to. There's a stubborn refusal to fully move on, like keeping one foot in the past just in case. He's not healing. He's just finding new ways to distract himself from the hurt. Every new person is just a placeholder, not a real connection, because emotionally, he's still back there with her. The chorus is where Morgan Wallen lays bare the real struggle. He's physically moving on, but emotionally frozen. When he sings, I never let my heart go all the way, every time I try, I just hit the brakes. He's admitting something painfully honest. It's not that he can't find new love, he won't allow himself to. There's always this self sabotage moment where he pulls back like his heart has its own emergency brake system. That line, there's always a couple trying to take your place, cuts deep. It's not that women aren't interested, they are, but no one measures up to who came before. What's really heartbreaking is how he describes these new relationships. I go get a taste. That's all they are. Temporary samples, never full commitments. He's like a man standing in a buffet line taking tiny bites but never sitting down for a real meal because he's still hoping his favorite dish might come back. The repeated phrase, just in case, becomes this haunting mantra. It reveals his secret hope that maybe, possibly, she'll change her mind. You wake up wanting me out of the blue. You lay down needing what I used to do. Shows he's still fantasizing about her having late night regrets. He's keeping himself emotionally available like a store with its lights on after hours, just waiting for that one special customer who may never return. The second verse pulls back the curtain on the person's destructive behavior, showing us it's all just a carefully constructed act. When he says, I always take it to the edge, then I back it up, he's describing this dangerous game he plays, getting close enough to someone new to feel something, then sabotaging it before it gets real. What looks like reckless partying or commitment issues to outsiders, they don't know I got a reason for acting up, is actually a calculated performance, a distraction from his unhealed heartbreak. The most devastating admission comes with, I ain't felt a damn thing, baby, after us. This isn't just about missing someone, it's about emotional numbness. He's going through the motions of living, but completely shut down inside, like his ability to feel anything genuine died with the relationship. The hookups, the drinking, the bad behavior, none of it makes him feel better because what he really wants is the one thing he can't have. That desperate hope in, I'm just hoping you'll come back to us, reveals the childish, almost magical thinking behind all his actions. Even as he admits it's wishful thinking, baby, honestly. There's that stubborn insistence that you ain't forgotten me. This is the tragedy of the verse. He knows better, but his heart won't listen to reason. He's become his own worst enemy, clinging to false hope while simultaneously burning down any chance at new happiness, stuck in a cycle of self destruction disguised as moving on. The bridge hits us with the coldest truth of the entire song. The person isn't just going through the motions, he's actively erasing real human connection to keep his past alive. When he admits, leave with someone I don't know her name, it's not casual hookup culture, it's emotional self harm. These women aren't people to him. They're warm bodies serving as temporary distractions, their anonymity proving how little any of this actually means to him. That devastating line, pull her real close, but I leave some space, takes on new darkness here. The physical gap isn't just about emotional unavailability, it's a shrine to his ex. That space between him and these strangers is where her ghost still lives. He could close the distance, could try to move on for real, but he won't. Because feeling that space would mean admitting she's really gone. The most brutal admission comes with, yeah, I could have 3 words on my tongue, but I won't ever say 'em. We all know those words are, I love you. He's not just protecting himself, he's deliberately withholding the most powerful emotional connection to maintain his limbo. It's one thing to not feel love for someone new. It's another to recognize you could love them but choose not to. This is the song's emotional ground zero. The moment we realize his just in case isn't hopeful, it's self destructive.